Motorola Edge 30 is the company's latest offering in an already competitive mid-range segment. It comes as the successor to the Moto Edge 20 and is the more affordable version of the Moto Edge 30 Pro launched earlier this year. The Moto Edge 30, however, comes with a lot of fuss. In a segment that is already dominated by the likes of Xiaomi, OnePlus and Realme, does Motorola have a chance? We find out in our Cell Guru review. The Moto Edge 30 is a well-built, sturdy device and is the world's thinnest 5G phone to be launched. It has a sleek design measuring a mere 6.79 mm and is extremely lightweight at 155 grams. The phone is made of polycarbonate and the back is acrylic, but these materials do not make the phone look any less premium. The thin design makes the phone easy to hold and feels comfortable to use with one hand. However, the back panel of the phone is prone to smudges, including the camera bump, and hence it is best to keep the back cover on at all times. Unlike the Moto Edge 30 Pro, the Edge 30 has a smaller screen at 6.55 inches. It is a POLED panel with a full AC plus resolution. The thin bezels help provide an immersive viewing experience. It has a punch hole for the front camera which turns invisible after a few days of use. The 144Hz refresh rate makes for some buttery smooth scrolling. We enjoyed high quality, crystal clear visuals thanks to the 10-bit color depth. The experience of watching HD content was plenty good and impressed us immensely. Plus, the fingerprint scanner under the panel is also pretty fast. The Moto Edge 30 is equipped with 2 stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos support. The sound is loud and clear. If you're someone who loves listening to audiobooks and podcasts or watching content on your phone, you will definitely not be disappointed. With companies putting all in when it comes to the camera, the Motorola has left no stone unturned for the same. The Moto Edge 30 comes with a triple camera setup. The rear module includes a 50-megapixel primary sensor with optical image stabilization, a 15-megapixel ultra-wide camera and a 2-megapixel depth sensor. There is also a 32-megapixel sensor on the front. You can switch on the camera app by flicking the phone twice, and if you flick it again while the camera is open, it will switch on to the front camera. The 50-megapixel primary sensor did a decent job indoors, however, where the camera did a really good job was outdoors. The photographs are bright and colors are well saturated. The dynamic range is just as good. The details at times seem overprocessed. The ultra-wide camera gets pretty decent too. The shots taken indoors look good but at the same time are softer compared to the primary sensor. Once you take it outside, the dynamic range, colors, details are very similar to the primary sensor. Coming to the macro lens, we were pretty impressed with the details but not with the colors. We felt the colors were washed out, and when it comes to portrait mode, the camera is great. A good bokeh effect with a natural depth of field. Lastly, the 32-megapixel front camera is a huge disappointment. The photos added a red or pinkish tint to every skin tone and it did not seem natural in any way. As for all the power under the hood, it comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G Plus chipset, making its debut in India with this phone. The phone runs on Android 12 and performs amazingly well. Motorola does promise Android 13 and 14 along with 3 years of security updates. The lack of bloatware and close to stock UI make the user experience amazing. It handles multi-tab browsing, social media and other day-to-day activities with ease. The phone did not disappoint when we played graphic-heavy titles like Call of Duty Mobile and Shadow Fight. Thanks to the powerful chipset, using the phone was a breeze and we have no complaints on this front. But the fast performance is not supported by a big battery. Unlike its competitors, the Edge 30 has a 4020 mAh battery that supports 33-watt fast charging. And we were left a bit disappointed. The small battery could also be one of the big reasons for its lightweight. We managed one-day usage on a single charge. So if you want to binge watch your favorite show or catch up on a movie, keep that charger handy. Priced at $27,999, the Moto Edge 30 has its pros and cons. If a good design, powerful performance and great display are what you're looking for, then this is the phone you should consider. However, if the camera and battery are your top priority, then you might want to look at some other phone in the same category.